Good morning, all of my crafty friends. Anyway, I am Colleen Light. I come to you from Kalama, Washington, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Sorry if my voice is a little scratchy. I'm just a little under the weather today, but wanted to share this super cute project with you. It is just the best thing to bring like to a book club, or if you're like me, you play pickleball, and I also belong to a crafting group. So let me flip the camera around and let me show you how we are going to make this. Maybe I can flip the camera around. There we go. Adorable treat holder. It's actually called a diaper fold. So I am going to go ahead and bring it up here on my laptop so I can see any comments. If you are watching live, please say hello. Look at how cute these are. And if you are catching the replay, just give me another shout out, say hello, let me know where you're watching from and what you've been working on in your craft room. You know, I always love to hear what you all are working on. Okay, so I think I'm in screen. I hope I'm in screen. So anyway, this is called a diaper fold. And it's just a little treat packet. Put the treats in that you like. But these are easy to make. You're going to be surprised at how easily they come together. Easy to make, not a lot to sign, just a nice fun gift to either add to a stocking, to a gift bag you're doing, or maybe just to hand out in the office, or you know, any of the clubs that you belong to. So let's go ahead and let me get started. So I have a bottle of water up here. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little scratchy. So I'm going to be using the Merry & Bold. This is all I have left. Designer series paper, and it is retiring. So make sure you're checking those last chance products. I got a little piece of glue on that one. Make sure you're checking. Oh my goodness, look at that. Little piece of adhesive. I either have adhesive or bling everywhere all the time. The other day I was walking around the house and I couldn't figure out what was in my shoe. You know how things rub? It was like one of those little rhinestones. It attached itself to the bottom of a sock. So anyway, super great paper. This is on the retiring list. So this is a great time if you're wanting any of this designer series paper. This is a great time to pick some of the retiring items up. Okay, I am going to see if I can get this maybe a little bit more even here. My goodness. And then I think I'm going to just tape it so it stays in place so I'm not moving it everywhere. Let's see. There we go. So 6x6 piece of designer series paper. I absolutely love these like little Christmas lights here. And look at the back side. So fun. So if you say you're just done with Christmas, you are done with your Christmas projects, and good. I'm so happy for you if you are. These are also make great birthday little packets. Just change up your sentiment. So I'm just literally going to go corner to corner here on my 6x6 piece of designer series paper. And I am going to hold it up here and bring my fingers down and give it a pinch. And then just carry that through to the edge like that. Can you believe, too, it's November 29th already? My goodness, where has the time gone? I just can't believe it. So, and then I'm going to give this a quick little burnish here. So I've demonstrated this project before. It's one I do every year because I think it is, especially if you're a beginner crafter, I think sometimes it's nice just to have an easy, few supplies project that you can make. So bring this down towards the center and just press it. Just give it a little press. Now for the sides, we're going to bring this up and line it up here with this. So do your best to line it up, not coming over the edge. You don't want this flat. Here, let me bring it up. You don't want this corner to come past your designer series paper over there. We want to keep it nice and flush, or as flush as you can, and just give it a little pinch. Bring your other side up, also doing the same thing, folding, bringing it up there, but not going past this edge because you want it so you know, it's a little treat packet. And that those look nice and clean. So what I tend to do is bring it on the back side and do my burnish there. So we get those nice crisp edges. Okay. You can see how easy. Bring this down. I just love how this green looks there. So let me tell you what color those greens are. This packet, it's Granny Apple Green and Shaded Spruce. So I do love Granny Apple Green, so that makes this very fun for me. Okay, let's do some stamping now. I have a scrap of white, basic white, and I am going to be using the Let It Snow from the Sparkling Snowflakes bundle. You'll notice on one of these treat packs, I had Wishing You a Merry Christmas. That came from the old gingerbread stamp set we had that has been retired for a while, the frosted gingerbread, but it's one of those stamp sets that I have kept because I absolutely love it. So I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat because I'm using a photopolymer stamp, and I'm going to use Poppy Parade. For no other, you can always see, I have paper scraps everywhere, apparently even on my ink pads. Poppy Parade is one of those colors that I just love. It's just a little brighter, or else it is for me, than the real red. So anyway, that's what we're going to use, and it's a coordinating color. Well, good morning, Mary Ellen. Is it cold in Montana too? It sure has been cold in Washington. Okay, so let's bring in our mini. And we are going to take our Let It Snow here. And I have these 2 rings from the Stylish Dies. If you've ever followed me or watched any of my videos, you know I love those Stylish Dies. So Stylish Shapes Dies is, I think, the accurate name. So let me go ahead. I tend to abbreviate whatever product I'm demonstrating. And I want this to stay in place. I want it centered. So I'm just gonna grab a little Post-it note. Then I have a scrap of a Poppy Parade here. And I'm going to bring in the next size up. Let's put this together here and run this through. And I don't need this paper underneath of me anymore, so I think I'm gonna get this out of the way. All it's doing is wrinkling and crinkling. So let's move that. So the new mini catalog, the new Stampin' Up mini catalog, I just got my copy the other day, is fabulous. And that comes out in January. So pretty exciting. Nice thing about being a demonstrator is you get to see all the goodies early. And we can even order some early, so that makes it fun. Oh, snow. I'm hoping we get snow for Christmas. So let's go ahead and take some of this Stampin' Seal. This is Stampin' Seal Plus. I just love this. Sometimes I have a little bit of a hard time getting it started, but once I do, it's good. And let's pop that right here in the center. You can see really how easily this comes together. And I love to hand out little gifts. So for me, if it comes together easily and given my love for handing out little gifts, see, I could have went with the Granny Apple Green, which I almost did, but I don't know, I really need this little, I need the Poppy Parade. I just have to have the Poppy Parade. I don't know. Maybe Granny Apple Green might have matched a little bit better, but I'm going to stick with the Poppy Parade. And let's go ahead and put down some dimensionals. I started this, I keep getting dimensional backings all over my house, so I brought a little cup with me now that I think I'm just going to fill up with dimensional backings. And we pop this down here. And that'll hold your flap in place. And now you have your treat packet. So let's have some fun and decorate. Have you seen these? What are these? These are the iridescent adhesive back dots. And so I want to grab these. And these have actually Granny Apple Green and the Poppy Parade. And so I think I may have to put in the Granny Apple Green. I might. I'm really debating between the Poppy Parade and the Granny Apple Green. I don't know. What do we think? I think maybe the Poppy Parade. I'm going to go with the Granny Apple Green. I'm going to go with my first thought. I may regret it, but it's what I'm going to, oh, see, I do like that. I'm glad I went with that. And you can see it's iridescent. They really do have a shimmer to them. They really do. So pretty. So let's move that out of the way. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. And here is some of this beautiful metallic ribbon. Let's grab some of this. And pop this around, make a little bow. So I hope you all had a nice Thanksgiving. I was supposed to go out and do some Christmas shopping today, but I don't think I'm going to. I think it's a movie day for me. If you have any good recommendations, let me know. Not too much ribbon, but we're gonna go ahead and call it good. And let's get a glue dot here. Let me grab my ribbon scissors, if I can find them. If not, we'll just use any old scissors. Okay. And we'll grab a glue dot, and then this project is done. So if you're watching, I do upload on YouTube also, so that'll be uploaded by the end of the day, and I'll have it all blogged by the end of the day for you, but there's not a whole lot to blog here, right? I mean, pretty self-explanatory. 6x6 sheet of designer series paper, and I'm gonna put the glue dot down there, and just the folds, so not a whole lot. Let's pop that ribbon right there. And we have another treat holder. Bring these little tails down. And I think this just looks so festive and so cute. And there we go. I think that is just adorable. I love it. So that's one there that I've made. And like I said, I am in the process of using up all of my designer series paper. I'd love to finish up with cards and treat packs, and I did a nail file video a while ago. I love to use up all of my designer series paper by the end of the holiday and share the joy of the holidays. I think one of the nice things we can do for people is give them our handmade projects and to share just our love and joy of crafting. So I hope you're sharing some of your wonderful projects, because I follow you all too, and I love what you make. So again, I'll be back next Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the morning. And in the meantime, you all have a great week.